Yeah, I had somebody ask me, says they'd like to see the whole complete layout. So let's see if I can do it here. First off, here's the west end of the layout, which I call the west end anyway. Over here we have a couple boats and nudists are on the go there. Then as we move over, we come to a little swimming hole. There's the bridge over the tracks to the depot and stuff. This is Red Rock, by the way. And come into a little yard at Red Rock. And some of the buildings here, most of them are kind of kit bashed. These two here and the one on the other side of the water tower are all kit bashed, as this one is here. Town of Red Rock, and from there we go around. We see a classic car emporium, and there's a auto parts store. Then we have over here, we have a little shanty, and there's a snowmobile sitting alongside there. And out back there's a man with his dog and a boat tied up at the dock. And there's a little outhouse. As we move along over here, as you can see, there's some bears in the woods. And one of the things I did was I used Kato Viaduct track and went over the washer and dryer to get to the next section, which is over here. And it comes in over here, and we have a split, well actually it's a return loop section here and here. That's the reason for the tower to be in this section right here. And then of course we have this coming in here to an industrial area. There's a farmhouse, a barn, some horses, and it goes around into here, and here's a little industrial area. There's a trucking company, there's a Red Wing Milling, and we have a paper company, and we have a cement plant with a few details added, like the truck bay, covered truck bay I should say. It comes with the railroad bay, but not with a truck bay, so I had to build my own truck bay. And then there's a speed shop right here that's in the industrial area, keep the noise down from everybody else. And then as we move along to the industrial area here, we come to like the trucking company. And there are a few trucks and everything. There's the kind of engine repair and minor repair shop there. Then we come over to the yard, and this is the UP yard here, and it's the biggest one on the layout and everything. So there's an engine house and car barn here, and there's fuel tanks and everything, and there's the yard office there. Then as we come over here, we come to the CNW yard, which is a little bit smaller, only 4 tracks and everything. And the SDP, the SD40-2 here has 2 old cars, which are my track cleaning cars. And I'm still working on my yard here for the railroad salvage company, as you can see the sign here. So I still got work to do in there yet. Got the fence up and everything. There's a couple cars that are loaded. Overnight is backed up to the back door delivering whatever. And there's a truck sitting on the scale here that's bringing stuff in. As we go around, before we go up into Hickory Creek, we got another Superior Incorporated here, and that's just kind of miscellaneous building and everything. But then we go along here, which is along this little ledge here. We come over to businesses that do not have rail access, but they can use this little dock here for their merchandise to get in to them. And this is Muir Flats. Muir Flats has 4 tracks, and not counting the one there, which is 5. And Muir Flats, and they got a grain elevator and an industrial manufacturing or warehouse in the background. And there's a track there and a track for the elevator and that. Now, to go up on the top level, we have a commuter station there, propane tank, we got a hotel, and there's a grocery store, there's a medical building there, and across the street we have some other buildings there. And of course, we can't forget Pooter's Bar with the dancing girls. As we come back out, the bus you see here is going to be designed for Boxcar Willie. It's not the right color, but it'll do in a pinch. We have a printing newspaper office here that gets rolls of paper. And we have an elevator here in the background that's fairly with a lot of bends. And a couple trucks waiting in line there, and a tractor just leaving there. So as we come along here, we see another rail to truck transfer building. And another building in the background here is where anything I want to call it. It doesn't really have a name yet. Eventually I probably will put a name on it, but right now I do not have a name for it. And that's about it for the whole layout. This is the other return loop at the east end and everything. So this comes down and it comes all the way down to here and comes out right there. And I hope you enjoyed this little walk through. And as you can see, this is the like I said, this is the west end over here. And as I said, this is it. This is the east end, what I call the east end anyway. And I showed you the west end. And to give you a little bit more, here's where I keep some storage of cars that are not on the layout at the present time. And of course, there's some more there. And my workstation. Yeah, that's about it. Of course, I have my air compressor and a bunch of little drawers and stuff for all merchandise and everything. This has all been accumulated over the years, many years. So, too much, really. And that's about it. Thanks for viewing. Have a wonderful day.